Hello all. I'm doing my YouTube video for politics and anti-social media today, and it is for April 23rd, 2016. Nothing really much to tell in politics. This is probably going to be like a really short part one because there's nothing to tell. Some idiot was grabbing Donald Trump's arm and his bodyguard protected him, and now the girl's claiming that the girl is suing him for bodily damage, and so now she's got to prove to him that she got thrown on the ground when there's no video evidence of it. You're gonna have to forgive Mike Hoffman. I just got over some allergies, so bear with me. The game of politics is becoming pretty stupid. It's becoming really boring. I can't even sum up what I haven't seen because I had a bad computer crash a month ago, and I had to recover all my files, so I haven't seen shit in like a month. So, like, I think it was last Thursday was the first time in a month that I actually watched any kind of politics. So, I've been watching bits and pieces of it here and there, but I can only say like 2 days worth of it, and the politics today's day and age is really getting liberally stupid. Every farting thing that goes on, they have to do a fucking segment about it. They have to do a segment about it. I mean, come on already. Some reporter grabbed Donald Trump's arm because she wanted to ask him a question. One of his bodyguards took her and pulled her away. Now all of a sudden she's going to court to sue him for bodily harm. Meantime, the girl doesn't even give any evidence in film that she was actually thrown on the ground, and it has been. It's becoming so stupid. My cough is preventing me from actually talking about it because it's becoming so fucking retarded. Now, the presidency is always up for grabs. Hillary fucking Clinton doesn't want to talk about her emails. She doesn't want to talk about Benghazi. She just wants to get in office scot-fucking-free. She doesn't care about answering any questions. She doesn't want to talk about answering questions. She just wants to go right straight into office like my cousin Vinny. You want to skip the arraignment, you want to skip the plea, you just want to go straight to court. That's exactly what Hillary wants. She just wants to skip right over the election. She just wants the office. She doesn't give a shit who she passes. She doesn't give a shit who she murders. She doesn't care about what kind of crime she has committed. She just wants to be president. Now, I dare say that the former Prime Minister of New Zealand, okay, she's going to the head of the United Nations. Good on her. I actually know that she'd make a better president than Hillary any day of the week. You know why? Because if you do your research on it, Helen Clark created a $9 billion surplus in 2013. Okay? Could you imagine what she could do with a U.S. budget? There would be no such thing as a $23.5 trillion deficit like Obama would create after he's done. You put her in office, she'd probably eliminate $7 trillion in 2 years. That's how good she is. I mean, honestly. I'm not saying that because I'm pro-New Zealand. I'm just saying it because it's a fact. She was an excellent prime minister. That's why she's getting a lot of votes to be the head of the United Nations. Hillary she doesn't give a shit what she has to do during presidency. She just wants to be president. That's all she gives a shit about. The whole thing is just becoming really pathetic. Ted Cruz is just a regular nice guy. He wants to act polite. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, he's just a plain asshole. Everything he says is completely choreographed. He's like Obama. He can't go on TV without performing. Donald Trump can say one thing. Cruz can reinterpret what Donald Trump has already said and label Donald Trump a Trumper tantrum. This past week, I think, Donald Trump said something about he would be deporting the illegals who came in illegally. Cruz conveniently reinterpreted the whole entire thing and said that he just doesn't like foreigners, period. Since when the hell did Donald Trump actually say he didn't like foreigners, period? He said, if you come in here legally, you're fine. If you come in here illegally, you will be deported. But no, Cruz, born in Canada, which is ineligible for presidency, but go figure, if Barack fucking Obama can become president while being born in Kenya, according to the U.S. government, Cruz can be born in Canada and still be president. Next thing you know, you can always have someone from China to be president of the U.S. when they weren't even born here. That's how stupid the U.S. government is getting. That is one of the reasons why I am a proud, staunch anti-American, because of the lack of education. I'm not hateful of anyone. I just don't have the patience for the U.S. mentality. I am pro-Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves, and he did one thing that no other president has done. If you don't give me what I need, I will hand it over to the people, and you will take care of it with them. You will be confronted by them. You'll deal with them. You won't deal with me, you'll deal with them. No other president has actually ever done that. And Abraham Lincoln never cheated on his wife. Okay? He never had kids, but he never cheated on his wife. That's one thing that none of the presidents have done. That's commit adultery. But the whole election thing is becoming like a horse race. This thing with California, I dare say publicly, is a conflict of interest. California is full of liberals, the same way New York is full of Democrats. California is full of liberals. And Donald Trump has to work 3 times harder because of the partiality of the liberal mentality in California. California is a sanctuary state. You can do anything you want. You can commit any crime you want there, and they'll give you amnesty. So Hillary fucking Clinton will be having a field day over there. She'll get all the liberals, and she'll be in 7th heaven because she knows she'll win. So Donald Trump has to actually fight 3 times harder. So in reality, it's 3 times easier for Donald Trump to win in New York than it is for him to win in California, considering California is made of assholes. You may get a couple of rare good breeds every now and then over there, but California is just totally done. Anyways, it's like I said, there's nothing really much to tell in politics. I'm just going to go right straight to part 2 on anti-social media because, like I said, politics has been empty. So, anyways, going for part 2.